How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Tales of a Prospector. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys a unique boss to hintertomb chalice dungeons. Hintertomb chalices don't really get a whole lot of love, to be honest. Besides this boss and a few other small details, really, they don't really have anything that differentiates them from any of the other ones, you know, and like majorly, you know, like Loran dungeons or Beast dungeons, Is dungeons, or Kin dungeons, and, you know, stuff like that. But hintertomb dungeons kind of got shafted on that regard because they're pretty unnoteworthy, unfortunately. And this is pretty much going to be just maybe a little more bland in terms of it, because the dungeon that I've got here, it says that it's a depth 1 Thumaru dungeon, but this is actually a complete copy of the hintertomb story dungeon where you would fight this boss normally. Now, I'm just lazy and didn't want to go through all the other dungeons to get to him, which really it's not that much to do, to be honest with you, but a glyph is easier than going and doing the thing. So there's the glyph if you want to try it out. We're just going to hop right in and see what we can find down here. The boss we're going to look after is the Forgotten Madman. So it's actually like it's not really a gank boss. It's like a duo boss, because at like, you know, 30% health or something like that, he summons in, I think it's his escort, do they call it? Madman and his escort or something. But anyway, yeah, this is what we're gonna play with today. I'm gonna probably try Kirkhammer and my Bloodletter that I have not upgraded all the way, but Kirkhammer has the same gems on it as before, and there's the gems on the Bloodletter. So we're gonna go give it the old college try. Not really sure what to expect, to be honest. I've done this before, but it's been years ago. Ivan and I did this years ago, so I'm not entirely sure what's down here, to be completely honest with you. A single scurrying beast. Oop. Can't forget my lantern. Okay. Oh, okay. Now this is technically, I believe, a depth 3 dungeon, which is the hardest that hintertomb dungeon can get, because they don't have depth 4 or 5. You can put some rights on them if I'm not mistaken, but I never really even bothered much with hintertomb enough to really try any, I feel like. Now this is definitely a good way to die, because I would bet that guy right there has Molotov cocktails. We're gonna come down there later, actually. Do a little exterminating here. Now I might kill a lot of this stuff with one hit, like these rats. It's like this is the only way to go. Now I decided to dress like an absolute devilish ghoul. Ow. Ow, ow. I was right about the Molotovs. Is this the same guy, actually? I don't even know. It might be. Maybe it was this guy I saw. Yep, that was him. Oh, a pebble. How could I have ever gone without a pebble? And a cold blood do 1. Ugh. Listen here. Now listen here, buddy. You are going to get blapped. That's actually even the sound that he made. Blah. All right, pal. Time is up with that. Thank you. Have a good day. Even if they don't shoot and kill you in 2 hits, it's still pretty odd to... Oh, speaking of odd, odd damp blood tinged gem 4. Manifest stuff sometimes, I swear. Okay. I thought for sure one of us was gonna die there. Throwing knife. Slug trap. Looks like this area is done and dusted. Is that really all there was? Guess this is just a treasure room, right? I don't see any more. On to better things then, I suppose. Although, to be completely honest with you, sometimes... a few of you have yelled at me for it. Sometimes... I have a knack for overlooking passageways and doors. Sometimes. Just like sometimes I never die in Chalice dungeons. Ever. To traps or anything. Nothing of the sort. This is probably one of those rooms filled with chests and traps. Looks like it is. I'm right on the dome. This thing is like I kind of felt like going with just the, like I said, just the devilish fiend vibe. So I thought Bloodletter and the what's this, the Grave Ghoul set? Isn't that what this is called? Grave Guard set. I always call it Grave Ghoul. I don't know why. Probably because he looks something like that. It's pretty ghoulish. Oh. Odd. Had about enough of all of you already. Oh, bull's ass. Come on, dude. I'm not used to this thing's moveset. I think I like it better in mace form. Dude. Get my butt kicked in like the most basic dungeon ever. Oh my lord, please. Can I not? There we go. See, easy. I never have any trouble at all with basic enemies. Never. Not once. There's a chest there. Not as many chests as I thought there were going to be, but this is the kind of room I was thinking it was going to be, though. See what's behind door number 1, shall we? Ooh. What the heck? Oh, it's just because I had my torch out or something. They were like, oh, there's a madman in here as well. You terrify me. Sage's wrist. Nope, bullets. Okay, I'll take that. Could use the bullets more than the sage's wrist, to be honest. Alright. Was pretty dead end room there. Another dark room. With a shotgun guy in it. Okay. No hidey holes down here. Alright. Hold on a second now. How does this scrawny guy have any hyper armor? I don't even know what hyper armor is in Yharnam. Why is it so friggin' dark in here? Uh-huh. Honestly, so far, so not really anything. It's been kind of empty, to be honest. Another shotgun guy. Some loot in here, though. Another pebble. Heavy damp bludgeon 4. What was the lever right here? Somewhere a door is opened. Like the message, like these messages in the dungeons are funny. Like, you'll absolutely just eviscerate the bell ringing woman, and it says the bell ringing woman has left. Doesn't say she was murdered. Doesn't say that she left not of her own accord. It just says that she left. And I don't know why, but that's so funny to me. Okay, I guess that's it. We can go straight across here. Looks like this is a long hallway with another treasure room. I'm sure that there will be some form of treasure in here. Hopefully better than the treasure that was in there. Which was a very, very paltry amount of treasure, I have to say. Okay. Safe enough, I think. Oh no. Spiders. Come on. Camera. Oh, yeah. Listen here, buddy. Where's your friend? No. No. Okay, let's actually... We'll go up here first since we're already starting in the upstairs area. Aha! Yeah, okay. Just darken the room and think I'm gonna run into every trap that you set down, and you're probably right. Had I not had my torch equipped, I probably would have just went straight forward and died in that, so... Ritual Blood 3. More pebbles. Okay. Would you come over here? Ka-cha. Ka-chow. Ka-chiga. There we go. To pull out the chick hicks on him there. All that, and you didn't even give me anything. treasure in this economy? Okay, some vials and bullets that I wasted getting trapped between two of the enemies earlier. Oh, it's a... Okay, I was like, what the heck is that? It's a poison... fog incense lamp. Oh, it's you. I thought you were an enemy. Another gem. And another door. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. Even if there's nothing in here, this is still, you know, like a treasure room. Oh, buddy. Usually you come screaming and running. Yeah, see, that's who I was expecting. That was probably the quietest madman that I've ever fought, ever. He didn't even so much as holler at me. He just kind of made that noise that like the girl from The Ring makes. I keep thinking I hear something behind me, sorry. Okay, it looks like that is it. Let's see what's in the main one here. The same amount of ritual blood 3s that were in that tiny chest before were in the big chest this time. Okay. Oops. That probably is about it. Do one more little sweep through here, make sure. Yep, dark room with the trap. There was no more doors down here, I don't believe. Nope. Although we didn't go downstairs yet, that's right. Oh, wait. This is just the friggin' way to the... Okay. Well, then. Yep. You get to live today, Mr. Bloodflea. I'm not even gonna deal with that. Let's go see. I don't know if he's the last boss or if he's the second or fourth. I don't know how many layers. No, you can't have 4 layers in this kind of dungeon, can you? I'm not really sure. I don't know if he's this boss or the next one, so we're gonna find out right now. Alright, so we're starting it off with a brain sucker. Yeah, no. Start the walk of shame, buddy. Start the walk of shame. You gotta go... Wait. It's fine. I guess I'm not gonna emote on you just yet. Oh, goodness. That was pretty funny. Okay. Not really sure how long this dungeon is in general. It's been so long since I've done it. I remember absolutely nothing about it. I do actually remember one thing about this boss, though. If you die, he like emotes over your corpse like an invader, or like, you know, like a real player would, and it's really funny. Actually, one of my favorite things about that's one of the things that made me want to go actually try the boss was because he's an NPC hunter style like boss fight. He'll straight up emote over your still warm corpse as you die. So I'll probably die to him one time so you can see that. This has been a pretty dark and dank dungeon so far, actually. I kind of like it when they're like this, though, because it, you know, when you think of like a dungeon, what would you think of? You know, a dark, nasty pit of despair, right? I mean, it's going through a dungeon, you know. I would think you would need a torch. Oh, that's the bone marrow ash, that's right. So the torch makes sense to have, you know. Let's stay. No, if I don't go up now, I'm not gonna remember. So let's just go up. Usually where there's one of these things, there's another one ready to gouge my eyes out. Okay, maybe not. Upstairs first. What is this? Oh. Looks like that one's got a rune on it. Interesting. They're loving the madmans in this. I guess they're leading. So these are these are labyrinth madmen. What we're after is the Forgotten Madman. There's only one of the Forgotten Madman. He didn't keep attacking that time. That was weird. Thought that's when he started like spazzing out. The ones of these that have flaming sickles like that are diabolical. They do so much damage, and I always find them in a cursed dungeon, so they just kill you, literally just kill you in one hit. I find them a little bit more scary than the ones that use like a corpse as a weapon. But that's just me. All of them are pretty terrifying, to be honest. Okay, let's go downstairs here. This probably leads to where we were gonna go anyway, through the muck. Just having a congregation here with this whale skull. Giant eel or whatever the hell that is, the floor there. Sir, Mr. Pickaxe Man, you're on the clock still. This is no quarrel for you, sir. Okay. Couple heals. And yeah, that's what it looks like. Indubitably. Okay, well then looks like it's time to go see if there's a pre-boss treasure room, because that seemed very short. It only took us like 4 minutes to get through there or something like that. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I hear him running. What have we got here? Oh, a cannon giant, you say? Okay. Well, let's mark our path here. Sir, I'll be with you in a moment. More dank, dark rooms. Did everyone else see that too? Now that it sure do be looking like that should have been a fake wall, the way that texture popped in and out for a second. Although I don't hear any wind, so, and obviously I hit them, but I don't hear the wind noise coming from there, so. Not a fake wall. Bonk. Okay. Antidote? That's kind of a random... It's kind of a random thing to give me. Unless there's like a blood-starved beast or something in here. What the heck is going on in here? Now this looks... This looks like something that would be found in a chalice. It's all blue and spiderwebby with an inflicted organ in there. Okay. You thought you could trick me, did you? Another madman with flaming sickles. I think I just spoke about him a minute ago, didn't I? Somehow he missed. Oof. Look at that, he dropped a curse gem in a non-cursed dungeon. I swear, one day something's gonna come running from behind the stairs like that. 4 bloodshot eyeballs there. When I'm in the chest, getting the loot out of the chest, it's gonna happen, or pulling the lever or something. Alright, looks like we're gonna go visit Pickle Pea here. Odd. Now this also looks like a good place for an illusory wall. But I don't think there is an illusory wall here. Nope. This is kind of a neat room though, the way this is laid out, because it has the rafters and then the room with the circle in the middle, like the arena room, and then an enemy on the bottom there. It's pretty cool. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Find our way out. I think we need to go downward. And then downward once more to the giant here. I don't like that. I like the cannon not being right where I'm gonna land, because that is gonna surely kill me. Oh well. What the heck? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Phew, she still does a lot of damage. Okay. Ooh. Wait. Is this the guy I told him that I was going to be with him in a moment? Is this the guy? I'm confused where I'm at here. It is. I just never came down. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well. That was me overlooking that. All right, whatever works. Hey, we're just gonna keep going. See what layer 2 boss looks like here. Oh wait, boss is this way. Layer 2. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, so I'll kind of let you guys take a look at him here. So he basically uses Ludwig's Holy Blade with arcane buff, and uses arcane knowledge as well, like Call Beyond and things like that. So let's just okay, I don't want to kill him. I'm gonna let him kill me real quick because I want you guys to see the emotes. He edges on you when he kills you, dude. It's great. I love that. Like a small little detail for this obscure boss that you find at the end of the hintertomb chalices. Like, I don't know. When you defeat him, by the way, you do get that armor, so you can wear that rancid looking armor that he's got on. Wait, I was gonna say, I didn't get the freaking lantern. Are you kidding me? I did. All right, let's go in here and kick his ass, Seabass. Not really any more difficult than any other like NPC hunter, I would say, to be honest. Pretty basic in mechanics. Oh, a little too slow. Now his friend should be coming here sometime. Or maybe you have to kill him. Hey, there he is, yeah. Oh, now really this is the more dangerous part, because the other one will just run around and then end up hitting you and stun locking you. But if you get one of them separated for just a sec, it's pretty easy. Oh, you want to bonk for bonk, do you? Let's see who can out bonk. Nope. Come on. It is I who won the bonk. Wait. I was standing right on top of where the lamp spawns? What the hell? That was weird. Okay. Well, we're gonna make a real quick trip back to the dream. I'm just gonna show you this. Although, I don't remember if it's at the insight bath or the regular one. We'll check the regular one first. Canehurst, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, so it must be the insight messengers then. Right? Or wait. Maybe you only get it if you beat the story one. But yeah, that's pretty much the main attraction, is to go kill him to get that armor, because it's the only way you can get the armor. Let's go in here and finish this dungeon up. But yeah, it's a pretty cool boss. It's kind of like I said, it's not really any different than fighting a standard NPC hunter, but the fact that you kind of have to go do Chalice dungeons to get his armor to fight him. Like, I don't know, it's just kind of odd, but I find it pretty neat. All right, layer 3. Still dark and dank. Okay, go straight ahead here. Nothing. Not even anything up here. Just everybody went home. Still nothing. It's like kind of unsettling. Like, where is everybody? Oh, there he is, right there. Oh. Well, there's the lever already. That's awfully soon, isn't it? There's gotta be like more ways we can go look around, because this seems too short. Oh no, there was something in here. Okay. These guys. Don't see anything too dastardly down there. There was another one across the way, though, right here. Crap. Oh, someone's dying in there. Oh, there's actually a guy manning the cannon this time. I didn't mean to not shoot the cannon last time, so I had to make up for it. Who's in here getting poisoned? Is this a poison swamp? Oh, sorry, dude. Huh. Whoops, you shouldn't have been standing there. Oh, no, no poison swamp. I see, though, it's the poison mist. how do you do so much damage, you scrawny little thing? There's a lot of you in here, though. Some bloodshot eyeballs. I saw a discussion on, I don't even know what I was, maybe Reddit, or maybe it was just like a comment section, but it was people, someone asks like, what's the grossest From Software like collectible item? And a lot of people said the blood tinged excrement in Elden Ring, or like just dung pies, or you know, several other things. But not as many people as I thought said stuff about Bloodborne, because Bloodborne's like, you know, Dark Souls, you have a lot of like upgrade materials, which are just rocks, you know, prism stones, which are rocks, you know, stuff like that. It's pretty like regular kind of medieval RPG type things. And but then in Bloodborne, you just carry around like bones and literal like blood clots, and like this is the soul of like Cthulhu here, basically, you know. And then there's like the chalice materials, like an aborted child, you know, you carrying around in your pocket, stuff like that. Like that's pretty that I feel like that's pretty not good to have on your person, you know. It's like, it's one thing to carry you know, like a dung pie, like it's like pick up a pile of shit on your way out of the door, you know, but it's a little different. Like Bloodborne, it's like I have this scalp of this sage in my pocket in case I need to make my life harder for whatever reason. Are they all poisoned by this thing? Ah! Listen here. Well, you thought, didn't you? Are there any more of you? Actually, there might be one more right there. I think I saw the very tip top of his head. Yep, sure did. What? No, we're trying that again. No, not this time. Ooh. What are you selling? Oh, nothing on sale, I see. Well, let's see what they sell. Oh, uncanny DLC weapons and lost DLC weapons. Anything else? No chalices, though. I think I've already got all those, so I don't really need them. But that's another notable thing there if you want to come check that out. Probably easier Bath Messengers to find, but this dungeon in general hasn't been hard, so you could just rush the levers and get down here in about probably 10-20 minutes. Oh, spiders and a madman. Poison spiders? Is that normal? Ah, yeah, this one. No, not that one. Oh. Well, that'll work. Dirty. Don't think I've seen poison spiders that much. Like, they had to be poison, right? Purple coming out of them there. I heard one land. There it is. And one more. Alright, do we guess A, ritual blood, B, bloodshot eyeball. Or C, sage's hair. If you pick D, none of the above, you win. Okay, it looks like now that is done. That was the only two things up here, if I'm not mistaken. What's this? Why did I miss that before? Alright. Through another door we go. I'm gonna pretend like I meant... What the hell is that? What was that? Did you see that? Was that just like the corpse jiggling around? I guess it was because they're yeah, okay. All right, well, down this way we go. It killed a few of these things. From the poison smoke already. Okay, we can't get in that way. Or is that? Hold on a minute now. That doesn't make very much sense. Unless I just missed a door, which is very possible. Because, yeah, I can't open it from this side. Where did you keep coming from? Hold on a second. I feel like... I should have saw that. Oh my. Okay. Yeah, I missed it all right. The most blatantly obvious door in the entire dungeon so far, and I walked right past it. All right, just making sure that there's nothing left here before I move on. That's the... Is this the way we came down? I think it is. Yeah. Or wait, is it the way we came down? Yeah. Yeah, I was right. Okay. Yeah, because this goes back in here. Did we ever look actually down here? Now that I'm thinking about it. No, we didn't, because we never found this guy. No hiding chest over here. No. Okay, nope. That makes a lot of sense, actually. They made a big loop back to the dark room, the dark first room we went through. Okay. What I'm assuming to be the last treasure room. I'm not really sure if it will be the last treasure room. My God, you didn't even try to hit me. You hit me on your... Oh, it is a swamp! With giants in it. No watchdog, though. Kind of a good thing, I think. To be honest. Oh, and he throws oil urns. He's throwing oil urns, but dropped poison knives. That doesn't make very much sense. Can't figure it out, can you? Well, I see now why they gave me a bunch of antidotes, but... Try to kill all these little fodder enemies real quick before we go over to the giants. Because it looks like, yeah, that one's definitely got a cannon on him, so... What I want to find, and if any of you have a glyph with this in it, let me know, because I want to show everybody else. I keep generating dungeons and can't make one, but it's this room, but across the entire like room, so there's always an entrance and an exit, like bridge there, like the scaffolding they've built, but it's like a wavy bridge that goes all the way across, and I've made a few dungeons that have it and found a few, you know, like through the glyphs and stuff, but I don't know like where they went or what happened to them. They're probably gone now, but yeah, if any of you have a glyph that has that in it, I would love to show it to people. Ow. This is another typical From Software move here. The old tree with a bunch of loot around it. Gee, I wonder what would make this have a bunch of loot around it. And then you look, and there's 2 cannon giants there. Which, if you didn't see them before, it's kind of your own fault. But, you know, kind of like the white birch tree in Dark Souls 3. You get near it and you get sniped by the giant. Hit you with an R2. Oh. No, 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 no. That's what makes me nervous about these things, the freaking cannon. It seems it's never exactly what you think. It's gonna hit, and then the hitbox lingers for like 15 fiscal business periods, so... What's that? I think I just keep seeing like visual glitches and thinking it's something like something spawning or something. Might as well finish off these guys here. It's unfortunate that there's really never usually anything much in these swamps, which is why I think the rope bridge room is cool. It doesn't add any loot really or anything to it generally, but it does add the bridge, and the bridge is cool to see. Alright, looks like we can mosey on over here. Maybe it is a blood-starved beast as our boss. I'm not really sure. I didn't even notice that was a rat. Uh-huh, uh-huh. We gotta go take care of that. It looks like the bottom area just is gonna loop around, so we will, okay. We'll go the closed way first. So we're gonna go up here first before we go down to the bottom section. Ooh, I turned around. There we go. Not going to be that interesting of gem drops in this episode either, unfortunately, but just because this one and the last dungeon were lower tier dungeons, so you're kind of getting your early and mid game gems. All right, you're like a trap guy. Why are you here? Wait. Hold on a second now. Wait a minute. Hold on. Did you guys see that? There was something different about him. When I killed him, I noticed it just as I killed him. Hold on just a second. Just want to make sure that I saw that right. Let's see, it's over there. Okay. This is where it gets dangerous. He didn't shoot at me that time, thankfully, but... Okay. Now. Okay. Wait a second. I don't want this guy to come behind me throwing Molotovs. Okay. Wait, do I have my monocular? Oh, I didn't grab my monocular. Okay, whatever. What is this guy holding? Is that a saw cleaver and a Ludwig's rifle? What is that? It looks like a rifle, but it's got like a pike on it. What is going on here? There's definitely... I've never seen another one like that. Does he do anything different? What is that? This is a weird enemy. He's like not pursuing me. Oh! What is happening right now? He doesn't have any hitboxes. This is weird. He's got like different textures on him too, it seems like, maybe. Okay. Oh, it's like a... Okay, I see now, but... It's like the same weapon, like base weapon, but one of them's got like a lantern built into it, and the other one's got... what's like a fire poker built into it. Okay. That's not really what I was expecting to find in here. I'm sure people know about this because it didn't take too long to find this glyph after digging around, but that is really cool. Like, what is that? I don't know, dude. That's really neat. I've never seen that before. I thought it was weird that it was just a random red glowy one there in the middle of the room. Huh. Okay. I think that was it. We'll go back through and make sure we didn't miss anything. But yeah. Never have I seen that before. I didn't know that was in this dungeon at all, so very cool. I'm glad to have found that. That's a first for me. Never seen that before, so that's really cool. But see, that's what I like about these dungeons. Like, there's the game's obviously old, so everyone's already seen, you know, like most of what the game has to offer. But I hadn't seen that in particular, and that's just neat to me. So after playing the game for so long, seeing something you've never seen in it before is pretty cool. Okay, I'm just gonna bold Hunter's Mark back to that last lamp, and we'll go into the boss fight. Yeah, that's really neat. I'm glad I found that. That's another reason to come to this dungeon if you would like. Is to come see that guy. Yeah, looks like this would be a final boss, so let's see what we got here. It's a Thumerian guy. Thumerian Elder. Oof, it does a lot of damage. He almost dropped off. What the hell? Just perfect time. Oh, I thought that was the big slam attack. Did it turn into a scythe there? Seems like every time I fight this guy, it's something different. That one blows up, I know. That's a cool attack. Great Lance it. I don't know how many of you are Great Lance enjoyers from Dark Souls 3, but if you're anything like me, you are a Great Lance enjoyer. Okay, well, that looks like that's it. Yep, there's no more door. Alright, so let's light this last lamp here and we'll check our spoils, shall we? Now, I will still show these just because if you're not quite to the level, like meta level or above, and you're still working your way through your gems, you know, you might still want to see these just as a knowing you can get them from the dungeon kind of deal. So we got, honestly, where do we get these triangle gems from? I guess mostly the Madmen and stuff like that. I feel, okay, I was gonna say, I feel like there's not as many attack downs, but I was gonna say the only cursed gem we got was from that one flaming pickaxe madman we found. Honestly, there's some pretty decent ones in there, like these, the ones with add physical attack and attack up at full HP are good sometimes if you're good at staying away, but strength scaling, stuff like that. I would say, yeah, middle of the road kind of pickups on the gems for this area of the game. But anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. I don't think I'll be able, because you'll probably be seeing this one. And hopefully I'll be done with the Arch Thrones demo by then. It's actually a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. And yeah, I want to get all the footage done before I make a decision on making one video or making like 3 videos or whatever about it, just because it's taken a lot longer than I thought, to be honest. But it's really cool though. I know a lot of people have seen it by now because the demo's been out for a while. But if you haven't tried it for yourself and you want to see it, then you can watch that and see what's going on, because so much work went into that. It's pretty crazy, actually. Like, I'm excited to see the whole thing because it's a lot, actually. a completely unique experience. Like, you know, like I never finished Convergence, but like Convergence is great, but it's obviously a mod of just Dark Souls 3 mostly, like centered around Dark Souls 3. And expanding upon stuff like that, but like this one's just completely different. There's like new voice actors and everything, but anyway, I'll show you guys that hopefully pretty soon by the time I get it done. But I hope you enjoyed the Forgotten Madman and the weird little zombie guy with the weapons I've never seen before and no hitbox. That was pretty cool too. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again soon for more tomb prospecting next time.